Summers, and today we have a creative sim. I'm sorry, I'm being a little thrown off. There's someone in my apartment complex drilling, and I do apologize if you can hear that. But we're just gonna do this video because it's already late. Well, so this week has been really crazy. I've been just working, going to school, and I only have one class, but I had to go to class and I had to work all day. And then basically when I get home, I have no time to do anything. I just eat dinner and maybe even do my homework, and then I wake up for the next day. So I have that class every single day, but I don't have work every single day, so that's a good thing. This is a family that I made for the house that I did last time, and I hated this house to begin with, but then I started making, well, that's only because I knew like how awful the family was, but when I started making the family, I just loved the story. I became really attached to it, and it's so crazy. But I actually really love this family just because it's so dysfunctional. Like, I have a story for every single one. The parents, I tried to do the story mode, like the storybook thing, and I did that for both the parents, and I feel like the parents came into this marriage like a few years back, probably like 8 or 9, because that's how old I think their shared children are. But they both had two kids from their previous relationships, and they had to adjust to creating a new family. And so the mom of the family, she has a daughter and a son, and then the dad of the family, he has two daughters, and then together they had a daughter and a son, and those two are twins. It gets so complex, I'm so sorry. But I feel like the daughter, the oldest daughter, which is the father's daughter, really doesn't like the stepmom, and she never got used to having a new mom because their mom actually died. And that's the reason he had to remarry. And I feel like he's happy and he's trying to move on, and he just wants everybody to get along. But that's not the case because the stepmom doesn't like her as well. So like they equally hate each other, and the stepmom's like not a bad person. She has like her tendencies, like she's neat, so I feel like she's always yelling at the daughter to get off the couch and clean up and stuff like that. But I feel like the daughter is so like not rebellious, but she just doesn't want to be in that house, and she tried separating herself from the family, but she couldn't afford campus housing. And this got so complex in my head, but she can't afford it. She's going to school to be a veterinary, or not a veterinarian. She wants to be an activist, but she also wants to own her own vet company. And I feel like it would be cool if I could get her to work at the vet, but unfortunately with The Sims you can't yet. But I feel like she's like, if she has a job, it's gonna be in retail and stuff like that. But she really is working towards her degree and everything like that, and she's just trying to get out of the house as fast as she can. And I feel like she's into like civil rights activism, and only towards current times. Like I probably wouldn't have made this family, but I don't know, like the Black Lives Matter movement, at first I think it became toxic to a point, but I've always supported the movement because I grew up around a black family, and I am black myself. I'm biracial, so mixed race of black and white. And I never knew like my white side of the family growing up, so I basically grew up in black culture. And so I feel like the daughter is upset with the mom because she feels like her family is privileged in a way that they don't even understand. And I think she has like transgressions towards that because I feel like her mom would have been in the activism too, and she's just trying to carry the baton. But instead of trying to educate her stepmom, she just gets mad and becomes upset with her, which isn't the solution. She should try to be informing her like how she feels towards everything, and I don't think she communicates that well. But may I say, this sim came out really good. I love how, I don't know, it's something about her. She's one of my favorite sims right now. I don't get to play a lot with my sims, but if I did, I could imagine it being really fun to play with her. She ends up having blue eyes, and I think it looked really well with her skin tone. And I think I said it before in one of my other videos that not all the skin tones work with certain eye colors in the game, but this one's actually kind of nice, like really, really, really nice. It's just, I think the green eyes, it looks weird on everybody, and that's what I was saying. But in real life, I know I've seen many colored people with black, or not black eyes, with green eyes, and they look normal, but in game it looks weird. I don't know why. But I remember, I forgot what I named the daughters, but I know I named them after significant figures in Black history. I know one's Harriet, I just can't remember her name, the one I'm doing right now. But I remember I liked her name a lot, and it fit her character. But I really enjoyed, I was going to say decorating, I really enjoyed doing her outfits. I don't know, like Ruby. I think I named her after Ruby Bridges. But I really like everything, like her whole vibes and stuff like that. I think like her and her stepmom are really both really nice people and really good people, but together they just don't know how to get along, and that's why the dad is upset about all their like family issues. But in reality, they can fix it and make it better. But that's my thing. And her sister, I feel like she tells her all this stuff, and her sister wants to believe everything her big sister says, because she didn't grow up around her mom. She grew up around a lot of people who weren't her mom, and the mom figure to her was her older sister. But I really like her. I didn't get to explain it a lot in the bio on the family, like on the gallery, but I think that she's really into fashion, and she's trying to get into the fashion designer career. And she didn't grow up with a lot of money, so I think she thrifts a lot of the items that she gets and makes them into something new, and I thought that was a cool idea. But I really like how I did her makeup, and she had like the perfect face shape for everything I tried. And so it was really fun experimenting with makeup with her. Oh, also I thought she played tennis. I think I'm gonna add her to like a little tennis club if I can. And I thought it would be nice, and so I think she really is trying to figure things out with her whole family. I think she really likes this family, and it's kind of conflicting that her sister does not, because she thinks these people are really nice, and she's known them for years. Like, they've known this family for 8 or so years, and her sister just can't get along with it. And she loved her sister, but she also loved her new family, so I think like it's very difficult for her to figure out what she actually likes and what's her sister saying like that she likes. And I think it really comes in fruition because I gave her a shared bedroom with her step brother and stepsister, and I think they are all around the same age and they go to school together, and so they really depend on each other a lot, and she knows that they'll be there for her in times when she needs them. So she always tries to stand up for them around her sister, and her sister's not mean about it, I don't think, but I don't think she's trying to be a part of the family more so, and it's okay, yes. But then here's the daughter of the mom. I think the mom's just like a little bit mean, but a lot of parents force their children to do stuff that they don't agree with. But I think this girl's cool as well because she's into STEM and science, and she's really into all that stuff, but her mom wants her to be a little bit more girly than she actually is. And she does like pink and purple, but she obviously likes to dye her hair and stuff like that. And I don't know, I think she is very fluid with her clothes, and she does wear a lot of pink and purple, but she wants to try more things. It's just that her mom doesn't agree with it, so she doesn't try to rock the boat. It's enough that like for her that she does science, and that's what she enjoys. And I feel like she's like a little bit into activism too. Like she'll go to the groups that the older sister goes to, and I think they're getting better acquainted to in that. And the brother, his name's Mole. I think this is gonna sound so bad. He's just there. I think he's like a nice guy. Like he's a part of the family too, and he really tries to be there for the people around him. I think he would be into soccer and stuff like that, and he's really trying to get everybody on the same page as well. So I think he's the father figure. He was the father figure probably for the mom's family, and he's trying to mend the family together just like his stepdad is doing. But overall I think he's a good dude, and he's just looking for someone to find who he can have a family with, you know. And that's the family in its entirety, and I thought it's pretty cool. Like, or that's the two families, sorry, I didn't mean to say. But then there's the two youngest kids, which I believe they're twins in my eyes, but there's Lawson, and then there's Laura, I believe her name is. But they're both two kids that share a room with each other. Lawson is more comfortable in his own skin, so he wears whatever he wants to wear, and I thought that was cool. And I feel like he's a really opinionated kid, and he speaks his mind and speaks the truth when he can. And then I really like that they have like this little special bond. I feel like they would be very close as siblings, him and his sister Laura. And like everybody, I think the problem is everybody has their group except for the oldest daughter, because the teenagers have each other, and then the kids have each other, but she's a young adult, so she feels like she doesn't really have anybody, and she's kind of losing her sister. So I thought these two relationship was cute, but it's kind of sad because you realize like the oldest sister doesn't have anybody. She has her own room downstairs, and she has to keep herself separate. Oh, I remember her. I feel like she's into ballet, but the cool thing about Laura is that she never wears the same colored socks, and I just thought it was funny to do that. She is very friendly and very energetic, just like her brother, and like they're like two peas in a pod, basically, in my eyes. But that's basically the whole family. I had a lot of fun making it, and I got to use a lot of the new items. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm sorry it's late. A lot of my videos are probably going to be late while I'm going to school, but I'm going to try to get in as many as I can. And this family is already uploaded. You can see I'm typing the stuff in the thing. But thank you guys, and bye.